Keep it on the ground with Genty. This time they're ready for it. Him to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
On the play. 2nd and 10.
That's one side to tackle. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Run right up the gut. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They can still pick up a 1st down here. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Smith. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on downs.
Now it's Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Flush to his right, taking off into space, past midfield, still on the move, inside, and he will dive into the end zone. 92 yards, touchdown Denver. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 28
They'll have a
yards.
1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a
Boy,
gain
some
of 14
bulk in the
yards.
formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
1st down.
They go play action with Smith. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
19 more yards.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Gino to throw. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Gentile trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short
of the goal line. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10. Back to throw is Nix. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Room to run past the 30. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course. But there's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down
at the 49-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's Nix to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and the limit.
And he'll take this one in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Play action now. It's Gino. That's caught downfield by Tucker. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 59 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they're going to get the TV. It is first down and goal. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
One more time with Genty. That's not only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is third and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking.
And he is in. The risk pays off. They take the lead here in the final moments of the game.
15. Broncos 14.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Because those offensive linemen, they can't help them out. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, it's trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 13-yard line.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she down.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from the Windy City. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a Chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
yards on the game. And a quick first down.
First down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Flush to his right. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
1st and 10.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game. A nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. To the outside, a catch made by Moore.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Josh Hines Allen getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Williams. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. To the goal line and in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Lawrence to throw right away. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. Still going. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way.
Touchdown.
74 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 18-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Here's Williams now. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
Now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him. Take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
You almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down by Dominic Robinson. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Lawrence going to keep this himself. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The Jaguars first down. A gain of 7. First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, Lion! Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he's in! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Jaguars 14, Bears 7.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
What is it?
They'll go play action here with Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
A gain on the play of 58 yards. That's good for a Bears.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he will get into the end zone. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears.
Cairo Santos lining up for
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Cairo Santos.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence. Downfield by Hunter. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. Gains an even 70 yards.
Kill. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Easy. Easy. Read a 24.
Etienne will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Williams. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now he's loose at the 40. Rome Odunze. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Bears.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And he's not going to get there. They stop him short, and this remains a one-point game. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Go, let's go. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. It's second down.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Rip, 11, Aggie. Focus, hot. Check. Here we go,
They go play action for Lawrence. Again, working deep downfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Hey, 11. Son.
Lawrence now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
At the 40-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. On the run to the right. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Gain on the play. And it's third down.
Lawrence. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Cam Little for the Jaguars field goal.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will tack on three more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that kick will help extend the lead, but remember, Mike, it's still a one-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner, so both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let it up. Guys, yeah. Jordan.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Let it hard. Here we go. Vegas. Yeah. Tango. Punch, stop.
Williams gonna look deep, looking for more. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Hey, kill. Hey, go. Sink right. Hey, here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He's got Myers on the completion. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 3.
Red on red.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Lawrence. To the right side. Hauled in by Myers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
On the handoff to TGN. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. TJ Edwards there on the stop.
Brought down at the 37-yard
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
It's second and 8.
Now Lawrence. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's another Jaguars first
Working
down.
out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 32-yard line.
Now Williams. He's got Loveland to free left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. There's no 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
And the Bears first down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
All right, let's go. It's on touch. 11. Silver.
On first and 10, Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's taken down inside the opponent's
It's a gain of
35.
21 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This runs straight ahead for Etienne. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
The gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Go, let's go.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That's brought in by Myers. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's a gain of 10 yards.
Good for a
First down,
Jaguars.
Jacksonville.
Gun. Great job.
It's a gain of 10.
Go.
And the Jaguars first down.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one, taken in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Little on now for the extra point.
On for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead.
Bears 20.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Moving outside the pocket. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll run again. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Jaguars have it. One of those exciting moments in a football.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts.
Spencer
Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Indy. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Smith starting with a throw here. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Smith on 1st down. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. Offensive line fast.
A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Smith to the air now. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 9 yards. It's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends him backwards to the 4.
A loss of 2 brings up second
down carry for Taylor.
At the 4-yard line.
And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
On 1st down, Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
Play action now with Jones. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
6 yards.
It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be 1st down Colts. Offense up to the line fast.
31-yard line.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
There on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Raiders' 25-yard line.
Taken in by Downs, left side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
They go play fake with Jones. That one nabbed by Warren. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Mostert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They're going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Smith will try again on 2nd. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this 3rd down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
That's complete. Here's Thornton. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Raider.
First down, Smith to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Back to the air, it's Smith. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
And it's 3rd down.
Working quickly here.
Hey, here we go. Sunday.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the slant. Rolling into enemy territory. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Line. Look. Daytona.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And they got one of them to move that time. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
That ties the game at 7.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He cuts it right. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. They go again with Taylor. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go now.
He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Mostert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. at their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. This run finds Thornton. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The Dose with a hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. It's a gain of 17.
Smith on 1st down.
And
Escapes the pocket. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Again, it's Smith to the air. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They have to wait for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
That's the line. He's going to run for it. He has this down to the 34. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
It's a screen play to Genty. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Complete to Ashton Genty.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Shotgun give here to Genty. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Smith on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Get it to Downs on the RPO. 40. Hits the 20. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off And then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
21. Raiders 7. Spencer Schrader.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Mostert on the return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Pressure comes. Smith on the move, headed right. He can run it. Big gain, has them across the 40. He's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. Give him 24 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. On 1st down, here's Smith. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. He goes to the hurry up here.
No ball! 53.
From the gun, Smith. This is brought in. Big gain for Lockett. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Short pass brought in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Raiders 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Ashton Dulin now to return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
At the 10-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8.
Brought down behind the line.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd.
It's now
not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. That is batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. He has it at the 33. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw it. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Starting the third with Taylor. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Offensive line fast.
38 yards. That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Jones out to play action. All the left side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Taylor trying the left side. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see it...
It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it. All these on my 2 first, no dripper. These always talking pillar. Thing like scissor, like Giannis, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizak never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizak, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
You ain't never been in Skate Town. On a national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali Flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. the lows and highs. Me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the
Pull up the morning, bro. West End, what's happening? Oh, man. Southside, Clayco, oh, damn, homie, come on.
From the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the green 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s, alright. She was choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I made me on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Net. But I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Clean your sorry.
West End, what's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, homie, come on.
Hit Catcade on the Sundays, say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax, shout it in the Monday. How about the seat, slide, it's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap by, bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me, they don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west, and they from the east, and all white tees, looking like sheep. I don't even wanna get one of these sneak. We throwing up fours and ones and threes, and talking about,
West End, what's happening? Hey, we just pull up the morning, bro, where you at? Southside, Clayco, throw that.
You ain't never been to Skate Town. All national, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side, up in LK. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkles. Gliding with your babe. I ain't never been to Skate Zone. Cause it's out tomorrow. I'ma pack a carload. I'ma take the girls and meet tomorrow.
Bring it, yeah, bring it, so bring it, bring it, I don't bring it now, this will reach out, so let it take out, ugly. Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake Wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. D-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, find out.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, vice Q-tip, Ali Shahid. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, bring it way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the Flipmode squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flipmode is the squid on. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type of right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. So I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you feel your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. Yo, hey.
Man, I got this swag. My head matching my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head matching my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag when I surf. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bands. Big stupid friends like I'm wrapped up in saran. Swag super cool, blowing strong like a fan. And my chain shining hard, it just gave my neck a tan. Pockets on Popeye 'cause they swole off that spinach. Peachtree swag, you can call me Mr. Lennox. Bottles in my hand, putting on just like cable. Surfing off the sand like a surf. Kelly Slater, surfing swag. I swag when I surf. I swag when I surf. I swag when I surf. Now watch me swag. Okay. I swag when I surf. I swag when I surf. I swag when I surf. Now watch me swag. Okay. Swagging in the club, you gon' see me throwing money up. Catch me with a bad chicken, all her friends is flying some drinks. We gon' blow them up exotic, what we rolling. They got it, I'm gon' drink it up. I'm always wearing polo, I'm pouring mascot. Cake on debit, I don't hesitate to cash out. St. John Stevenson, the black and blue jag out. Pockets on hell time, I'm always bringing bands out. I'm on exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. When I hit the club, it's like I gotta catch a wave. Boogie board, shawty got me surfing off the stage. Got me something like a Eddie Bauer. How I'm surfing like I'm Otto 'cause I got that rocket power. Take it like a camera. Flash screen, shawty, man, I'm surfing like the channel. Paper towel money, man, I'm all about my clout. And I'm screaming cowabunga while y'all boys wiping out. Got that polo on my body with a Zach Morris swag. Yeah, purple label, man, gon' check the tag. When he got the shoes, so you know I bought the bag. Clean just like this detergent with a Tide color swag. Swinging hard like a boss of throwing punches. Papa though, shawty, y'all on them sad lunches. I'm in the party surfing like I'm standing on a wave. Shawty check my nugget like she batted mayonnaise. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent.
Of a model, that's so typical. Body of a Adonis, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. 'Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.
Face of a model,
sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I pop through north till the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
That's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tell I could go there, that's so typical. Please don't want this, that's so typical. That's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tell I could go there, that's so typical. Please don't want this, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical, so don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna miss the out, the ridicule. It's typical.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu. But everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me dead cause they said that I'm killing it. Started out with production hunting season. Now I got my metal up like a kid again. Wasn't trying to make it, then I went and made it. Then I made a song about and they played it. Dang, it's been a good run for a lucky redneck. But I still got a box to check, cause everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu. But everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, I just met a kid with it in his left. He just took a pic, said my said he witnessed me for Halloween, and when he did, everybody at the party sang, my town's smaller than your town. Damn y'all, what the hell is my life now? It's like how everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu. But everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like. For all the who think they girls don't be, if you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth.
a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think you're better than me. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both the feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh! Bring 'em out, 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 bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the South, T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster.
Bring 'em out, 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 shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, I know, so long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that, and if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back, when we on track, but you can never ever be my man, you a whole snap, you said it on your IG page, I ain't say that, like say that, lay back, in the back of the Maybach, play that, you see J that, I be in the streets like a straight rat, I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half, I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses, the only way she getting back in it,
Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back.
you trying to get crazy with ese? Don't you know I'm loco?
I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain. Cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Too much undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet. Don't try it. Attack yo like a looter in a riot. Fat like a sumo. Leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a dulo lightly. Punk just jealous cause they can't outright me. Or kick that style. Wicked, wow. Happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, my legs sprain. Like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet off that and break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. And underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad and I'm out in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane.
been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire building up a little while, and when chicken wire, sure enough, it's live, and try to stop it, but I can't. It's calling my name. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up and took hold of the reins.
Posers.
You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there.
Can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle, the way you see the sun.
It's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. Just better get it off. Yeah. Set it off. Look, it's almost over now, almost over now. You don't succeed, cause you hesitate. You think we're flying, but we levitate. Just be yourself, don't ask us why. Cause if you don't,
Can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel.
it's almost over now, almost over now.
I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle and when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now.
You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now.
You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of my cop car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle and when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now.
No one ever really dies. Do you believe that? Well, if not, for you, it's almost over now, almost over now.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, where the blind was a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot. Every soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shock them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. Inhale fumes from a stove up to show.